Hello, 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 my lovely friends. Thank you for joining me on a journey in light. Today we're doing a pick a card on wait or move on, or should I stay, should I go, that kind of thing. Like, should you wait for this person or should you leave them in the dust and keep going? No, I'm just kidding. But seriously, that's what we're doing. So we're going to go over, just kind of get some insight, hopefully, in what's going on for you guys, and some guidance and clarity on what you should consider doing when it comes to this relationship. So we have 4 piles today. So we have pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. So pile 1, you guys have the Eye of Shiva that I use all the time. It's my fossilized shell that looks like a heart. Then pile 2, you guys have Serpentine. Pile 3, we have a chunk of rose quartz. And pile 4, we have the big chunk of amethyst. So just take a moment, and if you need to pause it, you can pause it, and just kind of meditate over, ask your question, close your eyes, meditate, and go with whichever one you're drawn to first. If you're drawn to more than one, there could be messages in there for you, in more than one pile, or things to consider. This is a general reading, and a lot of people tap into these, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't try to make things fit if they don't feel right for your situation. And then the timestamps will be in the description box below, so find those, and I will meet you at your pile. Hello, my lovely friends for pile 1. We have that Eye of Shiva, which is a fossilized shell in the shape of a heart. I love this little guy. I use it a lot. I need to get some new things for my piles, but we'll work on that. Anyways, not important. So we have a mixture of tarot and oracle cards. I kind of pulled them ahead just because I wanted to do 4 piles just for timing, but I haven't really looked at them. So let's see, should you, wait for this person or should you move on? That's what we're trying to figure out here, and trying to get you some guidance. For a couple people have asked me to do this reading, so I figured, hey, why not? Hopefully you guys like it. If you guys do have suggestions, put it in the comment box below, and I will add them to my list. And if a lot of people like it, then like your comment, that's also another cue for me to do that. All right, so let's see what we have. We have the 7 of Mirrors, which is the 7 of Cups. We have the Healer, which is the Page of Mirrors, which is the Page of Cups. So we definitely already have a lot of emotions going on with this pile. We have the Poet, which is the King of Scrolls or the King of Swords. So let's just start here, guys. Okay, so when it comes to this relationship, I feel like you might be the type of person that has a lot of options, but you're only seeing this one, or this is like kind of blocking you from going for other options, if that makes sense. You get fixated on one person. It's like you might have these other options, but this person is like your person. And that's not a bad thing. So, and then we have the Page of Cups and the King of Swords. Overall, I get this feeling of love here, guys. So, and a little sadness. As you guys know, I'm empathic, psychic type reader, intuitive reader. So I know all the traditional meanings, but I also read per imagery and the messages that come through. So overall, I'm getting this sense of love. So, and I think it's shared between the both of you guys. I don't feel like it's one-sided. I feel like I'm hearing this person keeps their thoughts to themselves, even though they'd want to tell you, or they might be better at writing you the words that they want to say, or they express themselves in lyrics, is what I'm hearing. but the fact that this card is called the Healer, something is bringing me to this card. It's like this connection just needs to be healed. Like something about this connection. There's so much love here. There's a lot of opportunity here. Just something needs to be healed. It might be, for some reason I'm feeling like either on both, one or both sides, some inner child wounds, some abandonment issues. But the message I'm hearing is if some wounds are healed, this has potential for major beautiful relationship, guys. So right off the bat, I'm already feeling like if you feel like this person is worth the investment, if they're all you can see, then you know you may need to look at some things you need to heal, or they may need time to heal some stuff on their end. But I'm definitely feeling a lot of love here, guys. So yeah, let's see what else other cards we have. So we have Honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of a holiday time together. Another good card. So I feel like I'm feeling like you guys didn't get to enjoy the honeymoon stage for some reason, but that if you wait it out, there will be a lot of bliss. Like the word the word that's popping out is bliss on here. Chemistry. There's definitely a lot of chemistry in this connection. I also feel a lot of love, but there's just a lot of chemistry here. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. So it's like you guys are very drawn to each other. Again, I'm feeling like because it's hard to feel this much and then to think like, why would someone be watching this if I feel this much love in this connection? So it's got to be just like things didn't get off the ground, or they didn't express themselves properly, or there was like a miscommunication. So that's why you're not sure of this connection. Like I feel like there's a miscommunication that stems from deep wounds that one or both of you guys have, that I'm hearing triggers too. Like I feel like one or both of you guys feel like you have a lot of bad luck in relationships. I keep looking at this broken mirror in the background. And 7 is popping. 7 years of bad luck for some reason is popping. So 7 might be important to somebody, important number. But yeah, I still feel a lot of love. I'm feeling a lot of love. So again, like I get chills when this happens. I really just, I don't look at these. So unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, and attraction. So again, we got attraction or affectionate here. You guys definitely have a lot of attraction for each other. There's a lot of love here. There's so much love here. Like it makes me sad that whatever this isn't getting off the ground or making you feel like you're not sure if you should wait or move on. And not in a pity way, just I feel everything. So, and I can relate to a lot of things too. So let's see what else we have. We have The Thinking Woman. We have books here too. We have books here, we have writing here. So writing might be a connection between you two as well. I feel like you guys are both very knowledgeable, very smart. This might be like a connection that you met this person in school, college, that kind of thing. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, but there's something about knowledge that connects you guys, or you guys are very like equal when it comes to like you're smart. So like, you guys are both very smart, intelligent people. So like almost like it's like your intellectual match is what I'm hearing. Yeah, let's see. Oh. Third chakra. Okay, so this is all about inner child wounds and healing that when this pops up, or things that around relationships that need to be healed, and a lot of this comes from childhood. So one or both of you guys might have some abandonment issues. This whole pile is giving me major chills. I'm also feeling a little, some fears about relationships and allowing yourself to be vulnerable. So I'm getting like this message about this person they haven't been open because they're afraid to be vulnerable with you. They're afraid that if you knew all the things that they thought in their head, like that really secretly they are this real like kind of romantic poet. But I'm hearing it was squashed as a child, or they were made to feel like their sensitive side wasn't important, so they shouldn't express that. I'm also hearing they didn't have good role models for love growing up. So sometimes they just don't know how to handle all this. So again, a lot of love here, a lot of connection, a lot of, you know, on the same page, so to speak. Trying to see if I get anything else. Keep getting drawn back to this picture. I feel like, yeah, you're a very beautiful person. Like, they see you as this gorgeous person, stunning, and maybe this is very, like, you guys are very similar to each other, like it's like a mirrored relationship, like the guy-girl version of each other, like you reflect, like almost you guys reflect what's going on within each other. Okay, let's see. No place like home. So you guys definitely feel like home for each other. Okay, so the original question, you know, should I wait or should I go? Again, always follow your gut. You know your situation, but per these cards, and this is the pile that you're drawn to, if this resonates with you, I would say it's worth the wait. It's worth trying. There's some real chemistry here. There's a real connection here. There's just some wounds that need to be healed. Like, there's some self-love that needs to be worked on, some things that need to be healed. And I'm also just hearing, like, for some reason, this card, like, even though I'm just hearing, like, the past needs to be healed in order to move forward. And that you guys can be home to each other again. So pile one, my overall census, again, this is just my opinion, you know, but if this did resonate, hopefully it offered you some guidance. But I would say, yeah, this is a relationship that's worth the wait. It's worth your time. But you know, look at if you're one that has some inner childhood wounds, and you know they do. You can't really fix someone else, but you can fix yourself. And doing so will only help you in any relationship you're in. So if you have a lot of inner childhood wounds or self-love wounds, or hearing like you can't look at yourself in the mirror, then you need to work on your self-love in the process. And I think that everything will be better in the long run for that. So guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in for this reading. I really appreciate you guys. I appreciate all my new subscribers. Also, if you're not subscribed, please do so. I do a monthly giveaway for a free personal reading for all my subscribers that comment on my videos. So just make sure you do that, and I will see you guys in a future reading. Hello, 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 my lovely friends for pile 2. You guys picked this green Serpentine. Little fun story. This first time I got this, like I could only hold it for so long. It made my heart chakra vibrate so hard. It was very interesting. Yeah, I had to like put it down on the counter. I knew I needed to come home with me, but I was like, woo. So I know this has a lot to do with like Kundalini energy and stuff, which I'm not super well versed on, but definitely very powerful stone there. All right, so we're looking in, I pulled these, I haven't looked at them, so I'm not really sure what's in here, but we're going on, should you stay or should you go, you know, wait or move on, those kind of things. We're just going to look and try to get some insight into what's going on with this connection, and if it's worth your wait, or if it's something you should, you know, move on from. So let's see what we have. We have the Ten of Spirals, which is the Ten of Wands in reverse. We have the Knight of Scrolls, the Visionary, so that's the Knight of Swords. Sorry, it's the first time I'm using this deck. But it's a really cool deck, guys. Okay, this is the, dang it, the Chrysalis Tarot. All right, and then we have the Devil, Bella Rosa. Okay, so right off the bat, I'm hearing someone is definitely wearing a mask. And I'm hearing false praise for some reason. Like, I think the person you're dealing with or you're looking into is kind of being egotistical. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And I'm hearing for you guys, you are kind of over carrying the weight of this relationship. Like you're ready, like this is like almost like your last straw. You're tuning in to like, I can't carry this any longer. What do I do with this? What action do I take here? Like, I feel like you're very caught in your head, but I'm also hearing like you just see this person like you don't know the real them. Like they've never opened up and been vulnerable with you. They've always worn a mask, so you're not even sure who this person really is. And so it's hard to hang on to something when you don't even know what you're hanging on to, right? So overall feeling, I'm feeling it's a very confused energy, rightfully so, because I don't feel like this person has been honest with you. And I don't mean necessarily a bad way, I just don't think they've been open and honest about anything. I feel like this person like keeps you on your toes. Like, you know, one day they're this way and the next day they're not, and they'll be being sweet and then they turn harsh on you and then they're sweet again. Like it's very unfair feeling. And again, I just think you're at the end of your rope when it comes to carrying the burden of this anymore, and rightfully so, guys. So let's see what else we got. We have trust. The situation is calling you to have faith. So I think this person that you're dealing with has a lot of trust issues, and so they have to wear a mask. They only see things from their perception is what I'm hearing, because they have like a distorted view of love. Like when the devil comes up, the devil is a lot about like not having healthy views on love, and I've talked about that in a video and someone didn't understand. So with that, it's like it's the love that you learned growing up was very conditional. You didn't have a lot of unconditional love in your life, so you tend to only see love with conditions, when the ultimate love is all about loving without conditions. So basically, I just don't think this person has ever, unfortunately and kind of sadly, been given, even though you may have tried, but they've never been loved properly. And so they have a lot of trust issues on opening up because they don't know how to let love in. And that makes them very like back and forth. Like they want to love and they want to let you in, but it's very, very scary for them. They might have been very hurt as a child. But it's like he's might be wearing this mask, has this mirrored. So I get this as a representation of they like only see things from their point of view, which isn't fair, but they have this little bit of offer for love. So I think they like give you like a petal here, a petal there, but never like the full rose is what I'm hearing. Okay, so we have passion, but there's definitely a lot of passion in this connection. They have a lot of passion for you. Not enough. Frustrated relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, ego, fear issues, jealousy. So yeah, I feel like this person is almost like self-sabotaging. Like they want to move things forward with you. Sorry, my stomach's growling. It's like they want things to be different, but they just like it's like they shoot their own foot, shoot themselves in the foot. Like they can be sweet and then they just turn on the dime. So that's not a fun feeling to be in as the person, as the viewer, you guys. So hopefully, hopefully this, I'm talking about the other person and not you, because sometimes in the readings it comes up and you'll find out like all this stuff is about you, or a mixture of both, because a lot of relationships are a reflection of ourselves. So that's also something to look at, like, if what you don't like in this person, is it really something that's within you that you need to heal as well? Man holding a coin. For some reason I'm hearing like you feel like they're the key to your future. I don't know. Not in a material way, just that's the message that came up, so maybe that'll resonate for somebody. Door to romance. But it's like this heart's still in a cage. Like the doors are being opened, and 33 might mean something to some of you guys too, but it's like, again, they let like each of these little petals of love, but they never unlock their full heart. So I don't think this person is like, they've not given you enough of what you deserve so far. Okay, and then we have breathe. All right, so our question is, should you stay or should you go? So if this is feeling like this person matches what, your person, think this person just has a lot of healing to do. They need to take off their mask. They need to be open. I just don't know if they're going to do that anytime soon. So I'm hearing, you know, let go of what weighs you down. If this is what's weighing you down, if this is holding you back from being happy and passionate about your own life, then it's time to move on from this, for at least for now. Like, if you're not ready to fully give up on this person, that's fine. But it's time to switch your focus. It's time to breathe. It's time to center yourself and be true to who you are. I'm feeling like you need to step into your own power and just do you for right now. Try to, like, get these, you know, this person, and I would love to see who this person is under the mask. And maybe, you know, they have all this love to give, but they need to heal some stuff. They need to work on some stuff. They need to be the person that you deserve to have in your life, and right now they're not giving you enough. Like, not enough. Like, they haven't given you enough to even, like, for you to hold this for them. So again, this is your choice. This is just about giving you some clarity on what may be going on within this connection. The choice is ultimately up to you, and you only know this choice. But I feel like regardless of if you stay or go, for now, you need to focus on you. You need to focus on meditating. You need to focus on going within and finding love for yourself and not needing it from this person, and kind of let them go. So yeah, I'm going to say let go. You know, it doesn't mean it's never going to work out down the road. It's not really what we are going over right now, because I think there's, you know, there's definitely a connection here. This person just needs to, like, open their heart, and until they do, they really don't deserve you. That's not too triggering for some people, but I just feel like you're this beautiful, amazing person, and they're not even seeing it like they're only seeing it from their point of view, and that's not fair. I feel like you've compromised so much, and they haven't been fair to you. So my overall advice is be fair to yourself, whatever that looks like for you, and just focus on what makes you happy for now, and then revisit this later or don't. Again, up to you. But I just feel like at this point you're not being treated fairly, and you need to put yourself first and back on your own pedestal, and just kind of shift your focus. So pile 2, I hope that helps. I really appreciate you guys being here. Hopefully that gives you some clarity and guidance on what's going on, and help you make a decision for yourself. Thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate it, and I look forward to seeing you in a future reading. Hello, my lovely friends for pile 3. All right, you guys have the rose quartz chunk here. Let's see what comes up. We are doing a reading on should you stay, should you go, should you wait it out, or you should leave them behind, that kind of thing. Basically, I'm just trying to give you some guidance and clarity into what's going on in this connection, what's going on with this person, so you can make a decision for yourself on what you really should do in your heart of hearts. So let's see what we have. We have the Three of Swords, which is 3 of Swords. So I definitely, you know, feeling some heartbreak in here. We have the Psyche, which is the World upside down, or in reverse. And then we have the Chariot in reverse. So a couple messages. You know, there's definitely a lot of heartache. I think you've cried some tears over this person. I think they flipped your world upside down. And there's never been real movement forward in this relationship. Like, it may have been a relationship that never fully got off the ground, but I'm also hearing for some of you guys, I'm hearing wait. That did not come up in the past 2 piles. So again, take it as you will, take what resonates, but the word wait, as soon as I pulled this over, I heard wait. Just wait. I'm feeling like some of you guys got, like, they, like, broke up over, like, written words, or there was a fight via text, that things went down, but a lot of it was a miscommunication, because, again, it's like messaging, and you should never really have, you know, I can say this, but it still happens, that never really have like a serious conversation via text, because you can't hear tone, you can't hear inflection, all that stuff, and things are always filtered through each person's perception on how they think you are feeling. And again, so if there was, like, if things went down and you feel like there still could be some miscommunication, I'm hearing wait. I don't know why that's really big coming through. That's not normally how I'd read that card, but yeah, I feel like things have been very flipped upside down for both of you guys. There's just I'm feeling a lot of just pain, like it hurts, like whatever's going on has hurt you. Let's see what other cards we have. I don't know why that weight is so strong for me. Codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So you guys may have a tendency to be a little codependent on this person, or vice versa, or both. That's not necessarily a healthy thing, like needing them in your life. You want to love yourself enough where someone compliments your life, but you don't want to be so vulnerable to someone that you need them to validate yourself. So that's just a key to, again, it's a very normal thing that happens a lot. So it's just like, not a judgment, just a maybe pick up on, like, if you do have those tendencies, to really evaluate how much, you know, self-love and self-worth you're giving to yourself, and how much importance you're putting in onto yourself. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Okay, so for this one, the message I'm hearing, like with this, is like they need to make the effort here. Like if they're the ones who messed up, they need to make the effort. But for some of you guys, it might be for you to make the effort if you're debating on reaching out to them, because there has been this, what you feel may have been like a kind of stupid misunderstanding in this connection. Then, you know, it might be worth reaching out. But I would say, like, if something went down via like writing, to try to contact this person, either meet in person or have an actual phone conversation. I think you'll find that it goes much better than, again, this cycle of just communicating via text all the time isn't always necessarily the best way of clearing the air. Healthy choices. Making healthy choices in love and life. Self-love, self-care, being happier. So yeah, this kind of goes back to, we're talking about self-love. So make sure that, you know, you are filling your own basket first. This person doesn't have to, like, no one should be put before yourself when it comes to what you need for your life and to make you happy. But it's also not someone else's responsibility to make you happy. So you got to make the choices to do things that are good for you, that fill your cup, and then let someone compliment you in your life. So we have attachment here. Again, this is very like codependent. So there could be like what's holding you back is you feel very attached to this person. Again, it happens. It's very, very normal. It's a human, I mean, we all do it. So, but part of our journey in growing as a person is learning to, you know, not need the attachments, but loving in a detached way. There's definitely a connection for both of you guys here. You guys are both, you know, I'll try not to keep reading that so codependently, but there's just definitely a connection here. There's a real, true connection. That's what you're feeling, that you're having a hard time moving on from this person. It's because this connection is real. It is rooted in something that's, you know, it's almost like this ghost of a person is here, but it's like you feel it in your soul, is what I'm hearing, this connection with this person. And if you have that feeling, you are correct. You're not making this up. So we have the Magician in the Mirror. So this card is also about stepping into your power. You know, if you do have gifts and stuff, it's like really owning those gifts, sharing those gifts, but it's more just about stepping into the magician that you are, seeing yourself as you truly are, like giving yourself more credit. I don't think you've given yourself enough credit, and maybe this connection made you feel less than, and if it did, you need to step in your own power. Like, this person, I feel like, will respect you much more if you own the beautiful person that you are. Or maybe they wanted you, they tried to shower you with compliments and stuff and you never took them. Maybe that caused some issues. Maybe you didn't think that you were good enough for them, and for some reason that caused like a conflict or something. But I'm hearing maybe some jealousy things in there because you assumed that someone was better than you. But like, you are this amazing, beautiful person. Like, stunning is what I'm hearing, and you don't see it. And so you need to see that a little more, because it's really hard to have someone love you when you don't love yourself fully. It's hard to accept that love all the way. And then we have chop wood. So this card is kind of just about mundane, everyday chores. Let me see how this relates. Okay, I'm hearing you just need to like chop away at the things holding you back. I don't know why that's the message. So, okay, but let's go in. The real reason for this was stay or go. I definitely felt a very strong sense of wait. Like, it's okay to wait this out, but I think there needs to be a healthy communication, a healthy effort. Like, again, if you are not talking to them and you want to clear the air, regardless if you move on, like if you're trying to figure out to stay or move on, I think a healthy conversation either needs to happen on the phone where you can hear each other's voice, you know, Skype, FaceTime, whatever, or in person if possible. Like, whatever conversation that you want to clear the air with them, it needs to happen in a semi face-to-face basis, or a voice, like where you can hear them and you guys can really hear, because I think there's a miscommunication here. So again, overall, I'm hearing wait, which is weird for these cards, but that's just what came in. So I think this is worth the wait. I think you just need to really clear the air, chip away at what happened here, and just really talk to them, and then decide what decision's right for you. If you speak with them and they're still like not giving you what you deserve, then move on. But I think I'm hearing like one more effort is needed, and it needs to be, again, a voice-to-voice type of interaction to talk about this. So pile 3, I hope that helps. I hope that gives you some clarity on the situation, or what, you know, which direction to go to. But there's definitely a very heavy sense of weight here, but wait with action. Like, something needs to be done, an effort needs to be made. Also, just, you know, tune in if you're not loving yourself enough in the process. So love yourself enough to either make the effort if they're worth it, or love yourself enough to move on. But I think that if there was a miscommunication, it needs to be cleared up. That's my big message here. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Please like, subscribe, share, comment. All my subscribers that comment on my videos get entered into a monthly drawing for a free giveaway. And I do that monthly, so make sure you're subscribed. All right, guys, thank you guys so much. Hello, 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 my lovely friends for pile 4. I usually don't do 4 piles, so we have pile 4. We have amethyst here. But with this reading, I don't know. I was feeling like we needed an extra pile to weed some stuff out. The last 3 have been very interesting. So basically we're going over, should you stay, should you go, should you wait, should you move on, kind of thing. This is more, it's going to help give you a glimpse into potentially what's going on in the connection, help you have some clarity so you can make that decision to move or stay or move. I will give you my overall opinion, but again, ultimately it goes down to you. Just hopefully this will give you some clarity on how to make that choice, or some steps you need to make either way. With that said, let's jump right in. All right, we have the 10 of Scrolls, which is the 10 of Wands. We have the 5 of Scrolls. Oh, I'm sorry. This is the 10 of Swords. I'm sorry, 10 of Swords. And the 5 of Swords. It's a new deck. Sorry about that. So it's Scrolls or Swords. All right. And then the Ace of Stones, which is the Ace of Pentacles. So right off the bat, I feel like some people are feeling very stabbed in the back. And then I'm hearing there was a lot of harsh words that have gone on to this relationship. Like someone's very cutting with their words. Like this person, either one or both of you guys, is very like harsh at times. Like they win at all costs is what I'm hearing. But then there's like this offer, like the Ace of Pentacles is like a offer of a new beginning. So that's here too. I'm hearing be mindful of your words, like to soften the edges. And it's time to let go of pain, like some hurt that they caused, but they're recognizing that there's been a lot of painful, like the Ten of Swords in the traditional tarot is like a guy dead on the ground with 10 swords in his back. So it's like very much like stabbed in the back, very painful, but it's also the end of a cycle. The Five of Swords is all about like winning a battle at all costs. So like it might have been really ugly. Like there might be like people watching this have been in an ugly fight with this person. But again, we have this offer of a new beginning. So I don't think right off the bat, even though there's a lot of hurt here, I don't think it's over. So let's go into more. But initial thoughts for pile 4 is there is a potential for a new beginning in this connection. Let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Okay, so what I just hear is let go of what you think it's supposed to look like. Or how this person was supposed to react to you. But at the same time, you know, like no one deserves to make you feel that, you know, shouldn't. What am I trying to say? This message isn't coming across clearly, sorry. It's not okay for someone to be mean and spiteful to you, but also letting go of how you think that they need to view it is what I'm hearing. That's for somebody. So, but overall, like if you're a controlling type person, or this person's been controlling, that might have been causing some issues in this connection. And I also just heard let go of their control over you. Like if you feel like you can't move on because like they have this weird control over you, then you need to let go of that. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level. So again, for some of you guys, I feel like this will definitely be worth the wait. Like there's a new beginning here, potentially like moving, not necessarily getting engaged, it could be. A lot of people tune into this, so there could be an engagement around the corner, or just moving a relationship to the next step is what this card is really about. But again, make sure this person isn't controlling of you. And if you're expecting, if you're like mad because they haven't asked you to marry them yet, again, this is for somebody, and being told like just allow it to happen as it's supposed to happen. Like don't get caught up on when are they going to ask me, or when is this going to move to the next level, when are, like, again, it doesn't necessarily have to be engagement, but moving to that next level. Like if you feel like it's not moving fast enough, this person's not moving fast enough, you just need to let that go and just calm down a little bit, and it'll be okay. There's a new offering here. House or Hand of Cards. Take a chance, risk, being strategic, options, not showing hand, gambling. So I feel like I'm being guided to say you can't see all of their cards just yet. Like they're keeping some of their cards to themselves, but not in a bad way. Like, but yeah, take a chance on this again. Again, I'm feeling like this new beginning, like it's worth waiting it out. It's worth taking a chance on this. Let's see what other cards we have. Oh, broken heart. So, a lot of people watch. Again, this fight, I think it's caused a lot of just broken heart issues. But I'm also hearing like there's a fear based in this, like on this other, either you or this other person or both of you guys, have been hurt a lot in the past, and so that's affecting how open you guys are with each other. Like I feel like there is a lot of love here, but it's like you guys, either this person or both of you guys, tries to keep it more logical than opening up their heart, because their heart's been very damaged. So this person you're dealing with has been very broken, if not by you, but in their past. And so I feel like they keep their cards close to their chest. Like they're not as open with you, like they're trying to control their scenario so they don't get hurt again. Again, this is kind of just insight to what's going on to help you make a choice. Man holding a heart. So, and I just got a pain in my heart. So I feel like for someone watching, or more than one of you guys watching, you feel like this person like has control over your heart. Like no matter what you do, like they hold the cards, they hold all this stuff. Like you have no choice in this. Always remember you do have a choice. I don't know if someone has a heart condition too. I don't know why that just came up. So if that resonates, might be a sign for somebody that somebody has a heart condition. But I'm just hearing that they still have a lot of love for you too. So when we're looking at, and I try to stay on topic, we're looking at wait it out or go. Again, there's this new beginning. There's some, like, and again, we have like, you know, well, this isn't the hearts, but it's the spades. So I don't know. I just saw a heart in my head, but I don't know. I'm letting that one go. But I feel like this person, there's still a lot of love here, even though it's been bruised and hurt and stuff. And this person may not wear their heart on their sleeve. He keeps it in his hand. Like there is some love to be offered here, and there has a chance for this to move to the next step. But I'm hearing just patience is involved. So again, up to you. But if you've been waiting for a very long time, still your choice. But I think there are some new beginnings. But the Page of Pentacles, it's the new beginning, but Pentacle energy is very slow. So it's still going to be slow moving. Again, so that's up to you. So it might be even longer wait. But there is love here. There's love to be offered. Yeah. Okay, let's see. And then we have peace. So these cards at the end have kind of been like an overall guidance for you as a viewer. I'm being told, do what brings you peace. If holding on to this relationship, if holding on to this love brings you peace, then you may need to nurture it a little bit longer. Like this, it's like you're like in this egg and you're like waiting to be hatched. You're waiting for this love to be hatched. It's going to be a little bit longer. There's going to be more time needed, but there is still love here. There's a lot of love here, but do what brings you peace. Either fly away into new things, find a new olive branch to get, you know, that brings you peace, or wait for this person to bring you peace. So this is kind of, I feel like the other three piles are a little more definitive. This one's kind of in between. I'm not getting a definite, like, yes, you should leave, yes, you should go. I feel like there's some stuff that's going to unfold soon. You just have to wait it out, and you need to let go of how you think this should be moving. That's a very strong message. Like, the speed of this, I feel like hasn't been quick enough for you. And again, that's not a bad thing. But you're just being guided to just let go of what you think it's supposed to look like. And in the meantime, try to find peace within yourself. Offer yourself some peace. Offer yourself some love. Offer yourself some kindness. If you're the one with the broken heart, time to nurture that a little bit more. They don't have to hold that over your head. But I do feel like it's like that cartoon where this guy, they show this little guy digging and there's like a diamond and he like gets right here and then he quits. Like he's so close to getting the diamond. Like I feel like this pile, like you guys, this group is like so close to really hitting like the next step. Like the next step is like right around the corner. It's just you have to wait it out a little bit longer. So I guess, you know, my overall is wait, but also, you know, a lot of people watch this, so you trust your own inner guidance. If this really resonated for you and you feel like you're on the edge of some big things happening and that's what you need, I feel like it's close. I still feel like it's a little more of a wait because we have an egg and we have the Pentacle energy here. And like someone being strategic, like not opening their full hand. So I think there's just a little bit of wait, but just let go and allow the situation to unfold naturally. So pile 4, I hope that helps. I hope it gives you some insight on whether to stay or go. And please like, subscribe, share. I do a free monthly giveaway for all my subscribers that comment on my videos. So make sure you're subscribed and commenting. That's how you get entered. And I do a free personal reading once a month for you guys as a thank you to you for being here and tuning in and how much I appreciate all you guys. So thank you guys so much, and I look forward to seeing you in a future reading. Thank you.